Hi, this is Vulture here. Today we are going to see a 3D table model tutorial in Blender. First, let's start with the opening Blender. We'll create a new file. Then we'll select all and delete everything. Then we'll add a circle. Increase its vertices. So 58 looks good. Now we have to move the circle in Z axis. So press G and Z and move. And tap to go to edit mode and F to fill the circle. Now it looks fine. Now we have to extrude the circle. First we'll scale the circle a bit. Now we'll extrude the circle along Z axis. Press E and then Z to extrude along Z axis and left click to let it go. So tap to go out of edit mode. Right click on the object and select shade smooth. So shift S and select cursor to select it to bring the cursor to the table. Then press shift A, then mesh, then circle to add the stand. So we'll scale the circle a bit. So next we extrude the circle along the axis. We'll add shade smooth to this stand also. So we'll scale it down along x-axis and y-axis. So now we scale along x-axis. Now press S and Y to scale along y-axis. Now we'll add a base to the table. Now we'll add a base to the stand. Then again press shift S and bring the cursor to the world origin. Now press shift A, mesh and circle. We'll scale down the base and we'll go to edit mode and extrude the circle along Z axis by pressing E and C and left click and let go. Again we extrude it along the Z axis by pressing E and Z. We'll scale to the center by pressing S. So this looks fine. Now we extrude the stand downwards by selecting the stand and pressing and going to edit mode by pressing tab and pressing E and Z to extrude along the Z axis. Press tab to go into edit mode and select the bottom vertices and press F to fill. Now the table model is done. Next we have to add some textures to the model. So we can add textures using Blender Kit. So Blender Kit is an add-on where we'll get textures. There is a video which I already made on how to add Blender Kit to Blender. Please check it out if you don't know how to add. So we'll go through some of the textures and see which looks better for our model. So the advantage of Blender Kit is the texture contains different nodes which is already predefined in Blender Kit. So after some time I got the final result. So this is the final model. Now it's time to do some animation. So we'll go to animation and we have to first add a camera because we deleted the one which we added in the first. So Shift A and press and select camera. So you'll get a camera, move the camera so that the camera is visible to you. So go to view and select camera view to see how the camera position is and adjust the camera so that you get the position which you want. So turn on auto keying to set a keyframe for the camera. So set the camera at your desired position and it sets keyframe automatically. So I'm doing some minor changes so that it looks straight. Next, move the time frame as you design. I'm moving it by 100 frames. So you have to set now at 100 frames where your camera should be. So I'm moving the camera along Y axis by pressing G and Y. So let's see how the animation looks. So from first frame 0th frame to 100 frame, this is how the animation looks. So you have to repeat it for your desired positions and the keyframe automatically sets. So you have to play with the keyframes and position of the camera and lightings. So I have fast forwarded it. So we'll add some lighting for our model. Shift A, light, and then spot. So we'll move the light by Z axis by pressing G and then Z. So the light looks fine now. Then go to render and select render animation. Give render and the animation renders. I have added other two animations in this video. Let's see how the final animation or the final render looks like. I hope this video was useful. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you have any doubts or questions, comment it in the comment box. Thank you. Peace.